and we exchanged contacts and he started texting each other very frequently. As we communicated more often, we grew fond of each other. We had good conversations, and he was close to my ideal type in terms of appearance. Although we didn't explicitly say we were dating, we contacted each other every day. We shared details about our day and what we ate, and our relationship became like that of a couple. However, one day, he said, we get along so well as friends. Hearing that, I was disappointed, thinking that we were just friends. People often compliment me, saying, you're pretty, but I lack self-confidence. I thought about telling him that I like him, but I was worried it might ruin our good relationship. Should I tell him how I feel about him? Are there any behaviors that guys usually do to show they like a girl? If so, I want to find out if he does any of them. Also, please tell me how I could build self-confidence since I struggle with it.
Wow, interesting message from Aspen. And, well, in this case, I personally reckon that this dude drew a line you shouldn't cross in this relationship, because normally a guy is simple, everyone. If he fall in love with this one person, then he would just randomly walk up to her and say things like, I fell in love with you. Can I go on a date with you? That's what I did in the past. I mean, so guys are simple. They rarely say things like this. We get along so well as friends. I think he wanted to express how he felt about this person indirectly.
Wait, time out. I got a question.
Yeah? Why?
My boyfriend and I met 3 months ago?
Is it just like a boy?
Yeah, like boyfriend, a guy friend, I think.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Because what I thought after reading this was like, maybe he said that. Like, maybe he's not like, oh, I'm in love with you, not that kind of guy. Maybe he's like, he's a super like deep thinker, okay? And maybe he said that just because he doesn't want to lose her, you know?
That's also possible.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he's like, because he's afraid that since she's so beautiful and all that, he's afraid that like she's not gonna like him if she feels like he's liking her, you know? So he's just like,
wow.
Oh yeah,
That's a deep thinking right
you get what I'm
there.
saying? You get what I'm saying? I've thought about this though.
But you know what makes me more hesitant about cheering this person Aspen to keep, like, just go for how she feels about this dude is because she said this. There's this line from this message that go, he matches my ideal type perfectly in terms of appearances, right? So, I mean, falling in love with a person's appearance, that won't last long. You have to really know this person in order to fall in this real deep love. So you should probably take some more time to get to know about this person a little better and see if you really like him or not at that time.
But also,
what would you do if you were in this
I feel like the guy is sending mixed like signals, in my opinion.
Okay.
Like, you communicate so well, like, and they get along. They exchange contacts and everything. And now listening to what you said, like, oh, he was just trying to
That's
like,
also possible.
wait, I don't want to lose her, like, or something. How did you come up onto that, like,
that conclusion?
Yeah.
Oh, because this happened to my actual friend, and he was like, he would say stuff like that because he doesn't want to like seem like he's in love with her. Because if he seems like he's in love with her, then she's gonna be like, oh no, I don't want to hang out with you anymore, or stuff like that, you know?
But that's you're just making the situation so more complicated. You can just go for it.
Yeah.
People are complicating.
I mean, they've been going out for 3 months straight, so what's more to talk about?
Wait,
this
so are they
relationship,
dating
right?
or?
They're not dating, but they're kind of
Like a song.
오늘따라 내 거인데 내 거 Anyway, Aspen, if you seriously fall in love with him in the future, after you get to know more about his personal side, like more of his mental or what's going on inside, like internally, then that's when you want to confess to this person that you're fond of.
Yeah. And
Anyway,
also, she says she lacks like self-confidence.
Yeah.
This is where I just...
Oh, wait. Now, this is a time for you to give this person an advice, especially to the people who's lacking self-confidence.
Confidence is key in life. Like, it's key. It's like the basic foundation that you need for everything. So this is what I do every single morning. I stand in front of the mirror while I'm like washing my face or brushing my teeth. I'm like, Fatu,
Words of affirmation right there.
you are really that girl, aren't you? Like, oh my God, look at you. Look
Wow.
at you go. Like, you're doing so amazing. And there's only one of me. No one else can be me but me. And no one else can be you. You can just be you. And that's like the biggest compliment you can ever get, in my opinion.
Wow.
Because who you're not comparable, right? You're not comparable. You are you, and you're amazing just the way you are.
Wow. One more question though. So I assume there are a lot of people who might be already familiar with this term, words of affirmation you do on a daily basis every morning. But the thing is, not a lot of people actually try that thing out in their real life, right?
Yeah.
So how long did it take for you to actually find out that you are now that person you were talking to inside that mirror? How long did it take?
It took me like a year or two for sure.
Wow.
Like
It takes some
really,
time, huh?
it takes time. But once you have it down, no one can tell you anything. Like you have to be, like, in my opinion, a little bit delusional in life. You gotta be delusional, like, you know, like.
Come on, you were just being humble right there.
But you gotta be delusional. Hey.
That's facts.
Well, about the little speech Fatou made, a lot of people going crazy about it. Like P says, ha ha ha, I love Fatou, pretty gal. And Adria says, make your dreams come true. And Shunse and Moore says, period. And King Lindo TV says, yes, Fatou, so true. And Nina goes, exactly. And a lot of others commenting period, and clapping emojis, etc. Well, and Benny says, Fatou slaying.
As I always do.
Yeah!
Period.
Anyway, it's time for us to recommend a song for this person, Aspen. And this time, I guess Sumi's gonna go first.
Okay, let's go.
Yes.
Alright, so the song that I chose is 좋다고 말해 by 볼빨간 사춘기, or Tell Me You Like Me by Bull4. And so for those of you guys who continuously watch the show, I really enjoy bringing Bull4's songs because she has a lot of like songs that have to do with love or like relationship problems and stuff
And
like
the
that.
name's so straightforward.
Exactly.
That it really matches the stories most of the time.
Exactly. And so basically, you know, Aspen, you want this person to reciprocate your feelings and tell him that, like, tell you that, you know, he likes you, you know? And so I thought that this song was good because, you know, Tell Me You Like Me, she's basically asking the same thing. And I thought if you listen to it, you know.
That's a cute reason right there. And
Thanks.
you know what? Who agrees to what I just said is Soup says, 정숨숨 오늘따라 더 귀여워. 정수민, you look exceptionally cute today. Well, how do you stay so cute? You want to share any tips? No, you're born that way. Well, you don't have to explain. Anyway, I was just joking, and we're going to move on to Fatou's song selection for this person. What did you bring?
So, the reason why I chose After Like is
What's after like?
exactly.
It's
It's more than life. Down to old town, no, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's it.
No, just because like at first, like in the first verse, the lyrics are like, she's not sure of if they like really like each other. Like they're both like kind of confused and everything. But then they're like, you know what, whatever. I'm just gonna tell you my feelings and everything. And actually, one verse, 두 번, 세 번 삐근하게 자꾸 질문하지 마. 내 장점은 뭔지 알아? 바로 솔직한 거야. Just be
Honest.
truthful and just tell him, I like you. You want to be my man, bro?
You know what? Surprisingly, it is actually my first time ever finding out about the message from this song. I didn't know this song was about that. I thought it was like after breaking up, what's happening, like.
Nah.
Okay, so thank you so much for bringing these two amazing songs, guys. And once again, guys, don't forget, this is a song selection battle. And whoever wins tonight's battle get to win this best Kamui?
No, Kurumi.
Kurumi in the world. So don't forget to vote during the song break. This is 좋다고 말해, Tell Me You Like Me by 볼빨간 사춘기. winning today's final pick.
Same.
And
it's gonna be
like I mentioned, I'm going to mention this one more time because we're going to be needing your voting for this second round as well. All you got to do is just choose one song over the other one that you guys preferred. So the song we just played for you previously was 좋다고 말해 Tell Me You Like Me by 볼빨간 사춘기, which was Sumin's choice, and After Like by I've, Fatou's choice. So while I cover one more message from Aiden, I'll let you guys focus on voting through YouTube live chat. And this one is from, like I said, Aiden. I really like Korean idols, so I'm studying Korean. But learning Korean is really difficult. How did you all study Korean? Please tell me some tips for studying Korean effectively. Also, Sumin and Fatou, please recommend some places that I must visit in South Korea. I'll be going to Korea this winter.
Okay.
So any tips on how to learn, how to speak fluent Korean?
Talk. Don't be afraid to talk, because that's what, for me, helped me a lot with like being
Yeah.
fluent.
Well, that principle pretty much applies to every language that we're
Yeah,
going to learn in the
really,
future, right? So
If you're
don't
like,
be afraid. That's the
Yeah.
most important advice when it comes to learning a new language. And Sumin, how about you?
Honestly, I feel like since I said watch like some sort of like, Korean TV show, since I said that last time, my new advice this time would probably be to make it a lifestyle, Maybe that might be a little too extreme, but I feel like whenever you want to get very good at something, I feel like making that like a lifestyle and making it just your whole life really helps with that. And I think it could be the same, like everything you watch or like, the people you talk to, if they speak a bit of Korean, bang, you could try communicating with them, and you could just, there are a lot of resources out there that could help you get better at Korean. You just gotta really want it, in my opinion. If you want something, then no matter what happens, you're gonna get it sooner or later.
True.
As a third culture kid yourself, Sumin, you were born in the States, right? Born in the States, and you were raised in where? Which part of the States was it?
I was raised in Chicago, Illinois.
And how did your parents teach you how to speak Korean?
So I think for me, my parents, they first took me to 토요학교, so Saturday school.
Okay.
And I did that like when I was younger. And then mostly I feel like since, it was easier for my parents to communicate in Korean than English, I thought, to preserve my Korean roots as well as to be able to communicate better with my parents, I thought, it's just something that I should pick up. And the more I did it, the more fluent it got.
Wow.
And then, just boom. Even though I'm not that good right now.
All right. So I know for a fact that it's not been long, especially for you, Sumin, the first time you visited Korea to pursue your dream to become a musician. So you must have a lot of places that you've never been to in this country, right? So if there's a place you want to visit in the future, then where would it be?
I want to go to Gapyeong.
Oh.
Have you guys been there?
You never been
I've
there?
heard about
That's
it.
the only place I've never
Wait,
been.
Fatou, you never been there? No. You heard about it, you just said.
Yeah, I just heard about it.
Is Gapyeong the one with like the suyeong, like there's like water park kind of like, I want to go there.
Okay.
I really want to go there.
But a lot of people don't call it Gapyeong though. I don't know why, but a lot of people seem to call that place Bachi for some reason.
Yeah,
I don't know why
Bachi.
they decided to call it that way, but that place, as we all know, contains a lot of fun things to do, like activity-wise on Daegu.
Ooh.
Yeah. So if you never visited that place,
I
you should visit
go.
that one.
Yeah.
And what about you, Fatou? After all those years, what's your favorite place? Where's your favorite place in this country?
I haven't been there yet, but it's my dream to
Okay.
go there. Jeju Island.
You've never been to Jeju.
Yes, I know.
gotta. That place is so fun.
Have to.
I know.
Whenever you don't have schedule, try to go there by plane. It only takes like a couple hours to get there from Gimpo Airport, and just take like a day trip.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A day trip?
yeah. Just go there in the morning, come back in the evening. That's what I do sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, and it works perfectly.
Okay.
Yeah. Me personally, I want to recommend Shindo or Shinshimodo. Located, that's a 3-island located right next to Incheon. You can get there by boat, taking a boat, and it only takes like 10 minutes to get there. All 3 islands are beautiful. You must visit that place. And For your information, not a lot of people reside there, so be careful during the evening. And
Wow, they're like animals or something. Like,
yeah, because I was actually afraid to stay there during the evening. I was there alone, and I was in my car, and I was so afraid. What if someone just comes up to my car and starts like hijacking or whatever? No one would know, right? Anyway, thank you so much for sending in your precious not memories, but stories, guys. And we're gonna announce the winner right away. So,
come on.
today's final picks winner is Fatou. The best Kurumi award goes to Fatou. Please wear this crown and hold the trophy. Do a speech for our listeners, please. Yes.
Yes, thank you to everyone who's watching. Thank you to my mom and dad for giving birth to me. Thank you to all my friends. Thank you, guys. It really means a lot. I will work harder in the future. And till now, it has been Blackswan FATOU. Thank you.
Wow.
That's a good way to end that. And they don't cut you off like they do to me.
Because normally when Sumin wins and doing a speech, they usually just cut off the music like so randomly. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us tonight, Fatou. I hope to see you again in the close future. And how did you feel about appearing on this show today?
Actually, at first I was a bit nervous because I haven't been on this type of show yet.
Yeah.
But to my surprise, it was so much fun. Like, you guys made it so much fun and so comfortable. So thank you so much for having me.
So, anything you want to add to wrap up tonight's show?
Today, guys, I was honestly expecting a win today, but it's okay because that happens. Things don't go as planned.
Things happen.
But it's okay because you just gotta keep pursuing your life. And I'm just gonna do a speech right now just because I didn't get to do it. I'm just kidding. Today was so fun. Thanks, guys.
Okay. Anyway, thank you so much. And since Fatou won today, we're gonna play one of the tracks from Black Swan. This is Cat and Mouse, and call it a day. This was your DJ's host. I'll meet you guys back tomorrow, same time, same place, and we're gonna say goodnight all together in 3, 2, 1.
Good night.